Usually, when you dive into a romance novel, you're looking for a safe harbor, right? Like two people against the world, building trust, finding a sanctuary from all the chaos outside. But today, we're taking a deep dive into Rina Kent's Hunt the Villain for you, just to figure out why a relationship built on, well, a bed of live explosives is somehow infinitely more captivating than that traditional safe harbor.
It really is. I mean, it completely flips the script on what you expect from a love story. Because instead of seeking refuge in one another, the characters in Kent's world are basically stepping right into the line of fire.
Yeah.
The psychological tension she builds isn't just a dramatic backdrop. It's actually the structural foundation of their entire romantic dynamic.
And that foundation relies on this wild, honestly almost stressful paradox. You have this unavoidable gravitational attraction between the leads, but it is actively at war with incredibly fragile trust.
Right, and the mechanism driving this isn't your standard, will they, won't they banter. It's much darker. Because of the environment they operate in, which is a world entirely defined by survival and hidden agendas, they're actually forced to fiercely guard themselves against the other's influence.
Oh, so like giving in to that physical or emotional attraction means risking absolute betrayal.
Exactly. Any slip-up is incredibly dangerous.
It's like they're two incredibly powerful magnets, but they're both completely covered in thorns. The driving tension isn't about them pushing away from each other.
Oh, I love that analogy.
Thanks. Yeah, the sheer force pulling them together is exactly what causes the damage. So the closer they get, the more they bleed.
That is a perfect way to put it. Those thorns are their own defense mechanisms, which are constructed out of their personal motivations. Like when we talk about morally gray characters in this genre, we know they aren't operating on traditional hero logic.
Definitely not.
In Hunt the Villain, their romantic feelings are forced to compete with obsession, a ruthless quest for control, and this deep-seated loyalty to their own revenge plots.
Okay, but wait, let me push back on that for a second. If both these people are actively prioritizing power struggles and their own revenge over their partner, how is this even a romance? I mean, isn't that just mutually assured destruction?
You would definitely think so.
Right. At some point, you'd think the constant threat of betrayal would just kill the connection entirely.
Yeah, but Kent uses those destructive motivations differently. They aren't a barrier to the relationship. They actually function as the suspense that fuels it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the romance is woven so tightly into the psychological thriller aspect that you literally cannot separate the two. The emotional intimacy only deepens because of the plot twists and all the dark secrets they keep uncovering about each other.
Wow. So the danger isn't the obstacle keeping them apart. The danger is the glue holding the entire story together.
Right, and just consider how that plays out psychologically for the reader. If a character knows the other person might actually ruin them, well, every single moment of vulnerability becomes a high-stakes gamble.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so when one character finally drops their guard, even for just a second, it feels earned in a way that a traditional romance doesn't. You can actually feel the physical weight of that risk.
Right, because the baseline is pure paranoia. When the baseline is literally, I might destroy you, a simple moment of trust is massive.
Exactly.
It's almost like a chess match where the players realize they also the board.
Absolutely. And that moral ambiguity actively shifts the power dynamic of the romance. Like, chapter by chapter, every time a new secret drops or a power play happens, it forces you to reevaluate who actually has the upper hand.
Which means you're constantly questioning who the real villain truly is in the dynamic.
Exactly. It keeps the tension incredibly high because the evolving relationship is the mystery itself.
When you're reading this, you probably catch yourself constantly trying to find solid ground, but Kent just refuses to give it to you. It totally redefines what a partnership looks like under pressure.
It does. It's this fragile equilibrium where you root for them not because they are good people, but because they are basically the only two people who can survive each other. Which means the book is essentially asking you to redefine trust entirely.
Right. Trust here isn't about safety.
No, not at all. Trust is about knowing the other person's darkest capabilities and, well, choosing to step into the blast radius anyway.
That leaves you with a pretty intense thought to mull over. In a world where relationships are forged through ruthless power struggles, obsession, and moral ambiguity, does figuring out who the real villain is actually matter? Or is that shared darkness, those interlocking thorns pulling them together, the only thing that makes their bond unbreakable?